Then the discord of Melkor spread ever wider, and the melodies which had been heard before foundered in a sea of turbulent sound. But Iluvatar sat and hearkened until it seemed that about his throne there was a raging storm, as of dark waters that made war one upon another in an endless wrath that would not be assuaged. Hello and welcome to all the men and women of the West. Today's topic will be the discussion of the nature of the music of the Ainur. Is it just the creation of the world, or is it something more? Is it a prophecy in action in some ways? Because at the start, Melkor introduces discord and seems to, be winning the battle, so to speak, as he introduces discord and chaos and uproar into the midst of the Ainur. To understand where I'm going with this, you need to understand that the first part of the music of the Ainur ends in the discord introduced by Melkor. And this first part can be seen as a battle of sorts, I think. A battle for dominance between the Manwë and the Melkor factions, with, Melkor carrying the victory. So, 1-0 here. The second part of the music of the Ainur starts with Iluvatar rising from his seat and lifting up his left hand as he's the conductor. And the new theme begins something like a storm and is completely unlike the former theme, despite being also like it in some ways. And it gathered new power and new beauty. But Melkor ends up carrying the victory again and dismays the Ainur into, or frightens them, I should say, into basically stopping their song, so that Melkor had the mastery. 2-0. It is with the third theme of the music of the Ainur that things take a different twist. At first, it's confused, and then it becomes soft and sweet, a mere rippling of gentle sounds and delicate melodies, it says here in the Silmarillion. But there is greater power and profundity here than in the previous ones. And this newfound unity on the part of the Ainur and this growing beauty seems to drown out the violence of Melkor in his two previous themes. So one can kind of perceive this part of the battle as a victory for the Valar. So we arrive at my main thesis regarding the various songs of the Ainur. Are they merely music, or perhaps are they something more? A reflection of each of the three main ages revealed in Middle-earth's history by Tolkien. Because if you look at the first age, it ends in discord and disharmony between just about everyone. And sure, Melkor is defeated, but he ultimately won because he introduced such chaos and violence and bloodshed that the Ainur have had to stain their hands a little. The second age ends in the sinking of Numenor and the death of Elendil later during the battle between the forces of the Last Alliance and Sauron. Thus, there's a lot of uncertainty and darkness that are carried through at the end there to the beginning of the Third Age. As to the Third Age, it starts in confusion and uncertainty, but it builds up to a greater theme with the War of the Ring. With Sauron defeated and Saruman defeated, all darkness of the previous ages seem to have been cast out. Is this perhaps hinted at in the music of the Ainur? Now, this has bothered me since I first read the Silmarillion. First read this part of the Ainur Lindale. And it's just something that's been on my mind for some time. As, Melkor seems to have tainted the first two ages. Him and Sauron both did. The third age is really when we start to see the world move away from this past darkness and towards a new, brighter light. But who knows? Maybe I'm just crazy and I'm reading too much into the three different themes of the Ainur. But I certainly think it was into that from the very beginning by Tolkien. That the themes of the Ainur are direct reflections of the three ages of Arda. And we are to read into the text that they're singing about each age. But if you enjoyed this video and have your own thoughts on it, do tell me in the comments. I would love to see your thoughts on the themes of the Ainur. And don't forget to smash that like button, like Morgoth trying to smash Fingolfin, or smash that subscribe button in the same manner.